True healing was never supposed to last forever. That is what the system wants you to do. Because what do they do with all our pain and suffering? Turn it into a money machine so they can profit just as much as they can off of us. You don't need a licensed professional to sit you down and tell you what's wrong with you. Prescribe medications, slowly track your mental health getting better. Those people don't know what's wrong with your body. Your body knows what's wrong with your body. If you start listening to it and your intuition, why do you think there's so many health issues? The mental health scene is crazy. What are they doing? They're just funneling billions of dollars into pharmaceuticals to keep you asleep. It's not helping you. It makes you feel better temporarily. It doesn't absolve your issues. You're not broken. They just need you to believe you are. And all the victim advocates, they're not making your situation any better. They're keeping you victimized and in endless grief loops. Nothing the system has available to us is there to help us. Not a single thing. They protect predators, they cover up cases. The whole world is run on trafficking rings. So if you really think what's available to the public, especially when they charge you money for it, is really beneficial to you, you need to think again. Why do you think they don't teach about intuition or anything important in school? They teach you how to become a good corporate slave. And if you dare speak up or oppose the system at all, what do people do? They mock you. Oh, you're deranged, you're crazy. If you start questioning things, you start questioning random vaccinations that haven't been tested for years, things that just suddenly happen. Oh, suddenly there's a global pandemic. Suddenly there's a flash flood. Suddenly, there is no suddenly. Everything is premeditated. And people freak out because that means their whole life is a lie. Wake up. Healing doesn't take infinite time. It is really just you sit down and you make a decision. I will no longer let other people impact me. It's done. It really is that simple. And if you see me speak and immediately, well, you don't know what I've been through. I promise you, been there. You have to quit victimizing yourself and allowing those trauma loops to keep siphoning your energy. These people don't care about you. I promise you they don't. And if you get a bad feeling every time you're around your group of friends or your boyfriend, your girlfriend, leave. Put your foot down. Well, it's hard. It's hard to be stuck with grief and anxiety and depression for the rest of not only this life, but for the foreseeable future until you make that decision. You can either make it hard now and get over yourself, or you can stretch it out because everyone is so afraid to change. Rewiring your brain is not as hard as they make it seem. You don't need endless shadow work. You don't need therapists that haven't even solved their own issues. Write down your problems, what you don't like, and figure out how to fix it. Figure out how to get out of your situation. Quit victimizing yourself because you are so much more powerful than anybody will ever tell you. If your twin flame is dragging you through hell, is having you defend him or her constantly, has you rationalizing their behavior away, has you constantly pushing down the way your body feels around them, I have got a news flash for you. That's not divine. That is quite the opposite. The system gives us fairy tales since we're children. Oh, Prince Charming will come save you. Oh, that's just how men are. That's just how little boys act. Oh, it's okay for him to bully you. It's okay for them to be mean. It's okay for them to raise their fist. Oh, well, this beautiful celebrity got cheated on and she stayed and she's so strong. So that means the rest of us don't have a chance. Who orchestrated that narrative, guys? The same people that have designed the entire planet to keep you asleep forever. You look around and go, oh, is there anyone left that's real and good in the world? And my answer to you, without dropping stats, is not really. There's a few of us left. And that is the purpose of my account, gathering them up little by little. Because half of these people, if not more, are not even real. They're programmed. And this isn't some conspiracy bullshit. They have taught us to mock the truth and to be scared of the truth for so long to keep us asleep. And guess what? It's time to wake up. The veil is lifted. They can't hijack our ascension anymore, and they can't keep us trapped in these reincarnational loops of suffering. I'm not asking you to fully believe everything. I'm asking you to open your eyes and take a look around. Start noticing when you walk in the grocery store or the gas station. Start just watching. You'll notice some people start glitching out. You'll notice that these behaviors are not normal, and we shouldn't walk around the streets and have to look behind our backs all the time. This is all staged. And yeah, everyone's relationships seem great at first. The 3-month rule, the 6-month rule, they're always so perfect. Who designed that? You would be horrified at what they do behind the scenes in their labs. Not everyone you're with is supposed to be here. These people are not the love of your life. You're not going to die and be with them forever. I can promise you that. And quit getting caught in these loops of suffering. Oh, well, I've already wasted 5 years with him. Would you rather waste 10, 20, your whole life? Say, thank God that protected me from something else traumatic that could have happened to me, and move on. We don't need to victimize ourselves. Woe is me, woe is nobody. You have control of your own life. You can change anything. And I get it. I know how hard it is to leave people. I completely understand. But it's even harder to watch you guys suffer endlessly. It is ridiculous. Nobody else is going to come to save you except yourself. That's what everyone's been trying to tell you. Yeshua and everyone that people worship. Save yourself. They didn't die for you to rely on them. That wasn't the purpose of their death. Even that was orchestrated, hijacked. Save yourself. Listen to your body. Listen to your intuition. Start noticing signs. Guides are back online. You have a way out now. Mockery is just fear in disguise. The system trains people to laugh at the truth because that's the easiest way to dismiss it. Everyone mocks what they're afraid to admit is real. You see this repeatedly. Oh my God, they went off the deep end. They're crazy. Look what they do to the celebrities that try to speak out about their handlers or what the industry really hides. Every single one of them is marked delusional. They might disappear. They might come back more normal. And we just turned a blind eye. Not our bubble, not our problem, except it is our problem, because we all live on Earth. And I'm assuming we all don't want to be trapped in this forever. So yeah, I knew when I had proof of source flowing through me, I would get quite a reaction from my old friends and family. And I used to really care. You can see in my content when I went from posting for other people's validation, like my gym content, versus when I actually aligned with my purpose and started speaking from source. And I knew the names I would get called. I knew the group chats I would get thrown in. I knew everyone would think I was off my rocker. It doesn't bother me if people think I'm batshit. because I know what's real. I've seen it, I've heard it, I know it, and I have proof. And it's always the people that are scared of the truth that resort to mocking or name calling, or I'm a narcissist, or I must have had a bad trip. Or I really do have source flowing through me. And it doesn't really matter to me whether they believe me or not, because they sure as hell don't sit and ask to see the proof that I have right here in front of me, because they don't want it to be real. Because if it's real, then their whole life is a lie. And if their whole life is a lie, their ego can't handle that. So they would rather mock and rather call me names than actually realize, holy crap, she's right. She's onto something. She's not just delusional. She's cracking down the system bit by bit. But she's just my daughter. She's just a little girl. I'm so much more than that. These titles that they throw on us, my whole life I've hated when people say, well, you're just young, you don't know. Just wait, you just wait. You just wait. I have always known what was up. I have always been told I had an old soul. And I've always seen through the bullshit way before anyone else did. But I had to sit there and blend in and be quiet until it was time. The people that laugh are the ones that need you to feel like the outsider, so that they don't have to face themselves. So I know people will see the truth eventually. If not in this lifetime, if you make it to Soul Review, you'll see then. All I'm trying to do is save as many as I possibly can. There's a lot of people on that cusp. A lot of people teetering that line. Do I stay in my comfort loop, or do I finally break free? And if you don't step up to the plate, and it doesn't have to be a huge, dramatic, traumatic choice, but life is a game. It's filled with little tests. And if you can't even break one itty bitty cycle, then you damn sure can't break an ancestral curse. You damn sure can't help society change. And we're all sent down here with a purpose. Wake up. You don't become sovereign. You don't manifest it. It's what you already are, underneath those layers of programming and cover-ups. And they'll sell you anything. Techniques and rituals and workshops to become and help you. But you can't sell someone something that they already have. Everyone wants to skip over the work and just get handed something on a silver platter. But sovereignty is a frequency. You either have it or you don't. No amount of self-help books or therapy or medication is ever going to free you from yourself. Look at everything, how it's set up. Oh, well, if I get this career path, if I make X amount of money, if I hit all of my goals, if I have this car and I have this perfect family, and those people get to the end of their lives, and what do? I don't feel fulfilled. I don't feel whole. Because that wasn't your purpose. That's what the system orchestrated you to think. They all think, they train us to believe we're all one. We're all the same soul. We all have the same purpose. We all need to have the family and the... No, absolutely not. We all have different coding, different frequencies, and different energy. And this isn't some woo-woo bullshit. They cover up the spiritual community and they infiltrate it with these false light mimics to make everyone seem off their rocker, when we all know energy is real. What do you think vibes are? How do you think your intuition knows whether someone's a good person or not? Energy. Everything is run on it. But God forbid you figure that out. They'll teach you how to chase a paycheck, but not feel your own soul. That's not an accident. You have to remember. The veil is lifted. We're all put here for a specific reason. And it's not to be forced into becoming a mother because you're a woman. And what's your purpose if not shut up? Literally shut up. Guess what? The number of good, aligned people walking on earth right now is horrifically low. If you're seeing this and you're still watching, most likely you're in that percentage, or you're trying to be. Take a look around. I don't look around and see a single person I'd want to be like. I've never idolized, I've never worshipped, because I know it's real. And I know I'm real. And you know you're real. So wake up, smell the roses, start taking pictures of what's beautiful, and start writing down what you want to fix and make it happen. Because no one's out here gonna hold your hand through it. Even my link in bio. I could say, oh, I'll fix your life. I won't. I'll help you see yourself. But I only take aligned people because it's not about the money. It's about you truly wanting to do the work. You have to be willing. If you want to hit that frequency and you want to permanently escape the matrix, do the work. This reality was built to test if you'd forget who you are. And that's why we're moving into the Great Awakening, because guess what? 99.9% of people have failed. Reality may not be real, but you are. They have programmed the earth to be stuck in endless loops of suffering. Endless, meaningless, mind-numbing everything. Everything we consume, everything we watch. It's all to have us forget our purpose. The real world isn't out there. It's in your frequency field. That was the point of Yeshua coming down, and Magdalene, and everybody that everyone worships. Oh, they died for us. No, they did not. They died because they were busy exposing the system and waking people up. And they can't have that because they're control freaks who profit off of everyone's pain and suffering. But guess what, guys? The Matrix, it's moving on with or without you. This is your way out. Start questioning the world around you. Not everything is as it seems. Drop the ego. Drop the layers. Say, thank God this shit show isn't real. You think all the magic that used to be on Earth just disappeared one day? You think it just all died out? They did a good job killing most of it off. But the temples and priestesses and the healers, everyone that they burned and murdered and drowned over and over and over, it didn't die out completely. Magic is real. Energy manipulation. And no, it's not in the 4D witchcraft. There's so much more to life than that. But first, you need to wake up. Look inside you. That's what everyone's been trying to tell you. This is a game. Everything presented to you is a test. You have a way out now. Treat everything like a test, because it is. You're not alone. You're being heavily watched and trying to be guided.